Arnold back with a video, and today, guys, I'm kind of like really laughing right now because I actually just did a video earlier today on Little Nightmares 2. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. I talk about a powerful lesson that we can learn from a character in that game. All right, and it's interesting, because just kind of thinking about some thoughts, you know, I know some people may say, like, why in the world is a teacher talking about little nightmares, right? Wouldn't that be an inappropriate topic? Well, here's my thought on that, and it's going to go really well into this video. Uh, First of all, let's just face it. Not every student, not every person who's watching this video are going to want to play appropriate games, right? You're going to have some people out there that are just going to play the games that they want to play. And that's just the fact, right? Everybody has what floats their boats. Everybody has, where they are in their life, and everybody has what they're going to do. But my thought is, as a teacher, how do we reach students where they are, right? It's not going to always be comfortable. And honestly, I think that is the challenge that we have as a teacher, is to go outside of our comfort zone so that we can find a way to educate students and get them to think about not just what they're learning, but about life, right? That to me is really the job of a teacher, and that's what makes the job not easy and not for many, right? So that's the first thought that comes to my mind about that. So again, if you want to check out the video I did on Little Nightmares 2, you're going to like it. I think you're going to really like it because, again, I point out a lesson. And if you have a child or somebody out there who that likes video games like that, then I think it's going to speak to them. And I would love if you could share that video with them, because I do share a very powerful, thought-provoking idea in that video. Now, with that being said, what I wanted to talk about in this video is so hilarious to me because after I made that video, it was quite early. I actually took another nap. I took a sleep, right? I took a nap after that. And I had a dream. I literally had a dream right after that. And it's hilarious to me because what came to my mind now is something very, very profound. And the thought that I'm trying to think about, I'm going to share with you the dream. I don't know if I'm going to share this video on the date of making this video. Today is March 30th, 2024. It's 9:38 a.m. I'm going to kind of think about this first. But what's very funny about this, guys, is I really believe this dream is telling me, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing the things that I need to do. And there are people out there that need to hear the message that you're sharing. And with that being said, basically, I'm going to share the dream with you. I'm going to share with you. And I'm glad I'm doing this because, if you have a dream, you oftentimes forget it. That's why I want to encourage you. If you have those dreams, write them down, because you don't know what could be being said to you, right? I truly believe that dreams speak to us. So I had a dream a moment ago that I was in a cafeteria room. Okay, hilarious, right? If you think about Little Nightmares, especially. And they had students eating in the cafeteria room, and I was kind of like just kind of patrolling, right? Just kind of making sure everything is going in order. And these kids, interestingly enough, these were like students probably in like middle school or something like that. But I was like extremely tall. Okay, it's funny. I'm laughing right now because I'm just really going into the details. It's making me laugh. And so, but as I'm patrolling, I see this one child who has a straw, and he spits a spitball at another student that's across him. And this student looked like they're asleep or something like that, but they just spit the ball at the student. And it disturbed me as a teacher. And I looked at the student and I said, listen, go pick that up. Go pick that spitball up and go throw it in the trash. And long story short, this child was giving me a hard time. Well, what I ended up doing as a teacher was I went to the child. Of course, I gave the child warnings, etc., etc. I tried to tell the child to throw their lunch away. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to listen, etc., etc. And I ended up going to the child, and you know how you have a stubborn child. This could have been like I said, I was extremely tall. This was a very small child, so the child's like looking up at me, etc., etc. So and I said, go to the office. The child didn't want to do that. And so what I ended up doing is I ended up kind of picking up the child, kind of like right here, right on my shoulder, walking to the office. Right? And again, just kind of thinking about this game, it's hilarious to me. But here was the thing that this is how it basically ended. And I'm sharing this because I think it's very, very profound. As I'm walking to the office, I remember telling a child this. I remember telling a child, you don't have to be this way. You don't have to be this way. And I think I said something along the lines, and I do remember this part. I said, you don't have to be negative. You can be positive. And as I'm walking to the office, on my sleeve, it was interesting. I remember seeing this, and you're going to laugh. It's powerful. I saw YouTube. And I had the option to upload the video as a long video and as a short. And then I woke up. That's powerful, isn't it? I'm going to end this video with this. It's profoundly touching me right now, but I'm going to end the video again with this. Guys, there are things that are moving on your life right now that you know you're supposed to be doing. And you're going to have people, I made a video on this, who's not going to understand. They're not going to understand why you're doing certain things. But there's going to be signs, just like Little Nightmares, TVs in your life, that tell you you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. This is speaking to somebody. I think I'm going to upload this video. This is powerful. Keep doing what you're doing. What are you going to do now? Are you going to miss the lesson? Then this goes right with Little Nightmares. Are you going to miss the lesson that you can learn from Little Nightmares too? Or are you going to heed the signs? That's the message. With that, I'm going to conclude. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it. I hope you guys were blessed by this video. I hope you were touched. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.